So what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. So the question is simple. At what point are tattoos too much? So if you've been on social media, you see a lot of people tatted up. And a lot of times you see a lot of young people tatted up. And it seems to get more and more and more extreme. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask the question, like, okay, so at what point is it, I shouldn't have did that. Because using something different, not a tattoo as a reference, but I wound up seeing an article about Lil Uzi Vert jumping in, stage diving at a concert, and somebody yanked the diamond out of his head. I think he got it back though, but the fact that you stage dived with a $24 million diamond on your head was just stupid. And somebody yanked it out, which I'm sure that had to hurt since it was implanted. Well, I mean, you have, I guess it screws in or something. Somebody got to yank that part of it, so that sucks. But I was thinking about it in the sense of, when you see the little dating pictures and the woman's in a nice little dress, but her whole leg she got a whole leg sleeve. Like, at what point is that too much? Like, at what age do you go, you know what? I need to start hiding these things and not showing these things off like they're cool. Because you got people who say, this is improper. This is not classy. And then you got people who say this is art. I don't think it's classy, and I don't think it's art. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's classy because it doesn't. There's nothing classy you could do with it but cover it up. That's why I don't think it's classy, and I don't think it's art because everybody getting the same thing for the most part. 90% of people are not getting anything original. So, is it art? Not really. Not really. It's just a bunch of people getting the same tattoo that they saw on somebody else and having it retrofitted for them. So it's like, it's stupid. But, so if you're getting sleeves, at what point do you got to cover it up? Like, okay. Because I know this for a fact with people that I know with tattoos, there comes a point where they get tired of looking at them. Because the tattoos don't mean what they once did when they first got them a while, or when they had them a while. Then you have a lot of people with tattoos who, they want to break up with the tattoo, so they wind up covering it, doing it different. And that might make them re-fall in love with the spot being tattooed. But if not, they just rather get rid of it. But it's just like an eyesore, But then for the people who had tattoos on their face, and it's like, what are you thinking? And people say, oh, you shouldn't judge me by, how I look. But you look like that. You made yourself look like that on purpose to be viewed a certain way. So if I'm judging you, you asked for that. You wanted to look like a certain type of individual. Certain things say certain things, the words, the artwork, if you got skulls and knives and guns and, things that reference death, you want to be seen as somebody who could bring death. Like, but I'm a good person. I'm really an angel at heart. Well, you should have tattooed an angel on you. You see what I'm saying? So stop it. The other part about it is, at what point are we going to be honest about this part of the tattoo culture? It's evolving at the same time that it's becoming ridiculously degenerate for its own culture. And it's like, okay, this is what we doing? Because it's not like you see people who are getting quote unquote artwork, and there's some tattoos I've seen that were phenomenal. Like, I see why you got that. That's dope. And that's dope and it's classic and that'll stand the test of time. And then but that's the minority. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? But the majority of them, you're like, you were drinking or you were high that night. Be honest. Be honest. Because that was dumb. And, I've had coworkers. I had people who applied for jobs and lost the jobs because of their tattoos. And like, I forgot to cover it up because I know if they seen it, I wasn't going to get hired. Or I've had people who, it was cute one year and then they started, they wanted to go out and then it's like, I've run into countless women who was just like, you know what, this hand tattoo, this forearm sleeve, this arm sleeve, this leg sleeve, it's not what's up. I run into too many guys who, they love their tattoo at first, but then they let themselves go physically, and now it's like, oh man, I look like a blob out here. I don't like that. But it is what it is. But y'all tell me. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying, man. Peace.